Joe, we are live for our next no-gi match. Oliver Armstrong of Evolution BJJ up against Hamilton Hunter of Taurus BJJ. Looks like a little bit of support in the crowd for Ollie Armstrong, and he comes out aggressive to start.
Yeah, look, I think Ollie's looking to be aggressive in this one. He's done a lot of work to get himself to be a little bit more of an aggressive player. And he's really coming out strong here.
Yeah, I love the arm drag. That was a great little piece of work there to get himself set up and get the takedown. I am all a massive fan of that. And now Ollie looks to pass. Control on the ankle from Hamilton. Both men looking to assert controls first. That's what I like to see. Both men looking to assert their controls before looking to progress or move, which is great.
Ollie's looking to set up this this headquarters, probably trying to pass from here. Hamilton's doing a really good job at trying to keep his knee straight. And Ollie's just lost that sort of the main control that he's had with the headquarters, but he's moving into more like a body lock pass now. So there's a good chain of events there.
Yeah, and Hamilton there getting his hooks back in, looking there. The game is either person's right now. Both could launch a fence from this position.
I don't think that Oliver is low enough on the hips now to do this body lock pass. He's a bit too high up, and those hooks of Hamilton are just going to be a bit of an issue. He needs to back out and actually sort of re-establish his pass again.
And he does exactly that, John. Exactly that, and then sits back down. Good instruction coming from his corner from Brody. In the corner, Brody, a competitor here at Battleground, a regular.
That's right. Look, they've got a very similar body type, so it makes sense to, you know, being with someone like Brody, learning from him must be really good for someone like Oliver.
Absolutely. Just need to be careful with this Kimura position now. Look to extricate his leg, keep the control tight, not let his arm be isolated. And he's working that. Steps on the knee, step over to get his arm free.
I really like the way that Oliver brought his head down to control that. As he came out of that Kimura and he brought his head straight down to control the space there. Now he's setting up a really strong passing position, especially with the upper body clinch.
Absolutely, and that's, you know, good to see. We know Brody, a man of great fundamentals, and we're seeing Oliver apply that in his side control turn and that chin, pushing it into the mats. You know, really making it difficult for his opponent, giving him encouragement to almost break his leg so he can get the pass. It's great to see.
Hamilton did a really good job of getting his guard back then. He looks really, really wily with his hooks and his legs, and being able to get that guard back and just annoy him with those butterflies.
Yeah, you can imagine that Hamilton in the gym is sweeping everybody with those butterfly hooks. And just that position there, if you were Ollie here, what would you be thinking about doing to try to progress? So
he went to go address that lock in the ankles there, but he was trying to push it down in the wrong direction. It worked for him that time. I would have actually looked to unravel it, first push it the opposite way and then circle it down. But it's worked for him. He's ended up in closed guard though, which is not ideal.
No, and it's funny, isn't it? You know, even though he's the top position here, this closed guard position has been the undoing of many, many, many aggressors in this position.
Yeah, look, I hate being in closed guard. I've got to say, it's somewhere you want to get out of as soon as possible.
I agree, Joe. It's probably a position I hate more than any others. So we are aligned in that respect. Great work from Ollie. Looking now to progress. He's got that neck, got that chin strap. Just pressuring Hamilton. I'm
interested to see if he's going to set up a bit of a dance here with that, knowing how Brody finished his last match.
It's certainly the option here. Oh, and Hamilton does well to resist the sweep over.
I'd like to see a little bit of that head pressure come back in, how he was doing before, you know, the cross-face pressure. Yeah. But Brody's just annoying him a bit too much with those hooks.
Yeah. Oliver's just not managed to get past his guard yet, hasn't he? And that's the big issue here. You know, when the hips are still in play, it becomes difficult to enact your submission game. And that's something that Oliver, wants to address here. He wants to try to break through, wants to actually get that hip-to-hip control, and that'll allow him to sort of put on, assert his submission game. Pushes down, back into half guard. Pressures. That's a good pressure.
Could really drive over into, there we go, into the
mouth. Great stuff.
Yeah, as soon as those legs came apart enough, it was open, and Ollie took that option.
You've got an option here to take the back now. If I was Ollie, I'd be going double underhooks just to secure the position and pushing myself down his body.
Absolutely.
Secure
his legs look certainly long enough to set a body triangle as well.
Absolutely. Another thing that Brody is famous for, so I'm sure we'll see him do that and move to that at some point or attempt it. He's actually trying to trap the arm right now. And his wrist, look, he has a chance for a triangle here. I can also isolate the arm and pull the arm, which he's doing. Look at the arm, he gets the tap. Beautiful work.
Fantastic. That was well controlled on the back. Ended up climbing it up higher, straight into that triangle armbar position. It was very, I have to say, it was very Brody-like. You know, it really pays off when you have a coach that invests in you, but also has a very similar body type as you. It really takes you a long way.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by arm lock, fighting out of the blue corner, Oliver Armstrong.
Oliver, how you feeling, man?
Got a dry mouth.
Oliver, that arm lock finish was absolutely fabulous. Talk us through how you set that up and how you executed your finish.
Yeah, so taking the back is something I work a lot with Brody, and a lot of the time people, when they're trying to skate him out, they turn too hard, so you can take the back and then try and trap the arm, or then you can go to the triangle and then finish the armbar from there. So that's just what we worked on. And yeah, I just want to say thanks so much for George for having me on. This promotion is absolutely awesome, so make some noise for George for doing this. He's putting Perth on the map. And just shout out to my Evo crew, I love you. We got the best community in WA. Sorry to hold the mic.
And I know that Battleground are very appreciative of having you here. Ollie actually used to be a marshal for us. He's worked for us in the past, so representing Battleground both off stage and on stage, which is all we can ever ask for. So, what's next?
I definitely want to come back and compete. The last few Battlegrounds I've stood backstage and helped out, and I knew one day I wanted to get out here, so I'm definitely keen to keep competing, keep pushing, and yeah, just supporting my team because we got a whole bunch of people coming next.
Does any name come to mind?
Yeah, so I know, it's slipped my mind, don't worry about it. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the winner!